All right, hello everyone, how are you today? It's Kay. So this is the 17th of November and this is on Wednesday. So let's take a look at some charts together and see what's happening by Ichimoku Kinko Hyo today. So for those who are new to my channel, my name is Kay. Just like a little K, my name is Kay, and I am a Japanese Forex trader full-time. And I use Ichimoku Kinko Hyo personally in multiple time frames. In Forex pairs, I take trades. So in my YouTube channel, I help everybody to become a non-losing trader with the risk management and with my analysis. So hopefully you can learn something new on today's live stream as well. So let's get started right now. So let me change the monitor. All right. And just as a quick disclaimer, as usual, the content is basically based on my own understanding and experience. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. And also, this is a live stream. And since it's live, please, if you can follow the rules and guidelines, that would be great. Because after all, we're all here to learn. So let's see who's here first quickly and check some charts now. So Jalash, good to see you. Roge and Vipin, good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right, David, good to see you. And Lot, good to see you. Henry, James, and Umit, Archback, Rahul, and Sarvan, good to see you too. All right, Chian, good to see you too. And Ivan, Purity, and Krongwat, good to see you. Forex Tam, good to see you too. Thank you for joining as well. All right, so let me switch to the trading view and let's check some charts now. So, all right, there we go. So this is Euro USD. This one is still going down. So I have been posting about Euro USD for the last couple of days. On the 11th and 16th, I have been mentioning that this is downtrend. And this was the 11th. The market was here at 1.1461. And as per Ichimoku analysis, I said that the Kumo down, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen down, and Chikou span below the candles. And now, for the last 5 days, it's been going down all the way, like in this way. So this market is still bearish, and we can still look for where to look for the sell chance right now. So let me check the Euro USD also today. So yesterday, we were talking about this pair and looking for the selling edge. So let's see if we can find any trading edge today. And I have a question from lot owner. He says, hello Kay, can we trade only in one time frame, only in daily using Ichimoku, because I don't have time to zoom in and add monitor charts in 5 or 15. And my answer is yes. You can simply trade by daily chart and by using 5 lines of Ichimoku only. So whenever you see the downtrend, so right now it's downtrending, so simply you place a sell and you exit when the market breaks the Tenkan Sen. So the stop loss might be a bit going too wide, but that will be for the swing trade, and you can just take a sell right now and you can either hold as long as the market goes down this way, or if the market breaks the Tenkan Sen, you can exit. So you can do this on any pairs if you are not comfortable with looking at the lower time frames. Of course, you can trade by the daily chart only. Personally, I prefer to look at the charts in multiple time frames just because so that I can have the title stop loss with the 2% risk per trade, and also my reward will be based on the daily chart or the forward chart. So automatically in that way, my risk and reward ratio gets much better than taking one single time frame. And that's why I built my strategy, which is called KTS, K's trading strategy. And I do so in multiple time frames. But yeah, technically you can still use daily time frame only to trade. But before that, I recommend you to backtest and build confidence and then take trades afterwards. So yeah, so right now the EURUSD daily chart is going down. So what I do is I look at the 1 hour chart. So this is 1 hour chart, and this is now flat. It's range because the Kumo Senko span B is flat right now, and Senko span A is also retracing backwards, and Kijun Sen flat, and Chikou span below the candles. So this is bearish in its momentum, but direction-wise it's flat. So it may retrace, come back to Kijun Sen. So in this case, I won't look for the sell chance. Simply I wait until the Kijun Sen and Kumo down to look for the sell chance in the lower time frames. But since daily chart's downtrending, this downtrend can come, but I don't want to sell right now. Technically, just because if I sell, then the market reverses backwards all the way to the Kijun Sen. Then in pips wise, it's going to be like 20 pips or so, and I don't want to have a drawdown of 20 pips. So I prefer to wait for the market to trend down in 1 hour chart and start to look for the sell chance afterwards. So that's my view on the Euro USD. And yesterday we were reviewing the USDJPY also, and it is still trending right now, still trending up in the daily chart. In the daily chart, still the Kumo's up. We can see that the Senko span B is up, and A is also up, and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both upwards, and the Chikou span above the candles. So it's bullish, and it is about to break the resistance, and this week, next week, I expect the market continuously go up in this way. But as soon as the market reverses, of course, I won't look for the buy chance yet, so that's why we have to monitor every day and see where the market goes. So, and in 1 hour chart, however, this is now flat. We see that the Kijun Sen is up now, but you can see that the Kumo flat. So when I see Kumo flat, then I won't look for the buy chance because it might retrace back to Kumo in this case. So in that case, Kijun Sen angle can be fake, and I won't look for the buy. So simply I wait for until the Senko span A up or Senko span B up, and then look for the buy chance if it happens. But there was a nice bounce by this Kijun Sen in 1 hour chart on USDJPY, so the chance for the market to go up is relatively higher in this case. But it may retrace back to the Kumo, so if the chance is 50-50, then I don't take it usually. So we were talking about the entry edge here yesterday, if you can remember, if you were joining the live stream yesterday, or if you watched the archive yesterday, we were exactly talking about the trailing edge over here in 5. We draw the Fibonacci level from top to bottom, and we were talking about these retracements. So look, afterwards, the market continuously went up. So hopefully you were able to capture some nice tips along this way. And today it's ranging, a bit retracing backwards now. So looks like the market is losing its uptrend today in 5-minute chart. So if I buy somewhere here, then where I will exit will be, I would exit most likely when I see this reverse in wave. So there was a continuous uptrend on the bullish in the waves, but after this the market went reversed in wave, and also it broke the neckline of these head and shoulders. So if I buy somewhere here, then most likely I will exit over here, or simply I keep the position with the break even and keep holding it, and when I wake up in the morning the market will be here, and if I start to see the reversal in wave like this, then most likely I will exit somewhere here. This one was also the neckline of the previous head and shoulders, so if I see this bearishness here, I would exit with some profit. And right now, it's ranging. The market for the last 1 hour or so, it's gone up. But overall, is still 1 hour chart is ranging as per Ichimoku. And in 30-minute chart, it's also ranging, retracing. So this is not a good timing to buy yet, because it might retrace backwards continuously. Alright, thank you for joining everyone. Great to see you. If you liked today's live stream so far, please press the like button before you leave. That would be great. Alright, I do see many comments. Thank you for joining. Appreciate always your comments and questions, because this way we can learn in both ways, and also your questions help other traders to learn. So thank you for your participation as always. Let's see, Archback says, hello Kay, I don't know if I asked this before, but how long do you allocate time in looking at the charts per day? So I screen chart 3 times per day, and each screening would be like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And if I found one of the trending pairs, then I would spend another maybe 30 minutes or so to wait for the trading edge. But if I don't find the trading edge, then simply I close the charts and come back a couple of hours later. So in total, every day I think I take in between like 1.5 and 2 hours of my screening time. Because I value time efficiency. So before, I was addicted to see charts, screen charts every day, all day, and I liked it so much. I felt like I was really trading. I was into the markets when I screen the charts and monitor charts. But after a while, I thought it's not really time efficient, because we don't get paid according to how many hours we look at the charts. And we don't get paid according to how many trades we take. We only get paid according to the fact that the market goes towards their direction, and that's it. So if you can decrease screening time but get the profit the most, that will be an ideal trading style. So with that in mind, I only screen charts 1.5 to 2 hours every day in average. But when I discuss markets with my students or with the community members, then I might spend more time. But if I'm alone, every day I would only spend like 1.5 to 2 hours for these 21 pairs to wait for the chance. And that says daily chart, 4-hour chart can consider major trend, small time frame to find entry. You can avoid floating much using smaller time frames. Yeah, that's true. You can actually use the higher time frame to capture a major trend direction. So that's why in this USDJPY, it's up as per Ichimoku, and that's why I look for the buy chance. I don't say buy right now because I look for the buy chance in the lower time frame. Yeah, let's see. Jamie says, hi Kay, I took a sell on Euro USD by KTS at 1.14206. I've moved the stop loss to 1.3366 gradually over the last couple of days. Is my stop loss too tight, or would it be better at break even and monitor in daily chart in your opinion? So hold on, let me switch to Euro USD. And he says he sold it at 1.14206. So let me just mark that one. 1.14206 is around here. So we can think about his trade together in this live stream today. So he sold it here, and the stop loss at 1.3366. So hold on, let me go down to 5. Because usually I set the stop loss based on 5 or 15. So I just drag it, and back all the way. So it was around this area he took the sell. It was a nice entry. Afterwards, the market went downwards. This was yesterday, actually. Yesterday. And your stop loss originally was 1.3366. So it was 1.3366. So you moved it. You moved the stop loss and trading the profit right now. 1.33 will be all the way down like this way. So let me squeeze a chart. And you are trading the profit right now. 1.3366 will be somewhere here. Okay, so this is 64. So around this area. So he has fixed profit of, in this case, 83 pips, 84 pips, and still holding the sell. And in my opinion, you can just keep this stop loss here because there was a little pullback here at 12.20 in UTC, and now it's going down. So yeah, I think you can just keep the stop over here at 1.3366 and just keep trading the profit along the way. I think that's just perfect entry and perfect management of the stop loss. So since this is downtrending in the daily chart, in 5, you expect the market continuously go down this way on the reversed in wave. It may pull back, but in overall it's bearish. So you simply follow the downtrend and keep holding that sell. But if the market breaks the resistance level, then that will be one of the timings to exit at the stop loss. Or if you start to see, in this case, stochastic gold cross and also bullish in the wave against the major direction in 5, then you can also exit manually before the price hit the stop loss. That way you can fix more profit by taking profit manually. So I think either scenario would be good, but for myself, if this is my screening time, then I wait for the exit timing. Otherwise, I leave chart, and if the market reverses, then I will just take profit over there. So this is the head or tail of the fish, if you will. So in this example, he captured nicely. So this was the beginning of the downtrend over here. This part was the beginning of the downtrend, and this part could be the end of the downtrend. It might extend longer. If that's the case, you can see more longer downtrend, longer profit. But if the market reverses to the stop, then this can be the end of the trend. So this could be the tail of the fish, and this is the body part, and this is the head of the fish. So like this can be the head of the fish, and this is the tail of the fish. And you only eat the body part. You only take profit on this body part, and this is my strategy. So before, I was always hoping to capture the head or close the profit in the tail, but my performance gets much worse when I do it. So instead of doing that, I wait for the confirmations and wait for the body confirmation to start, and simply I try on trail until the market reverses. And when the market reverses, I simply exit. And this is very conservative, but this is the best way to keep surviving and keep making profits on this unknown markets. We can't control the market, so we better focus on what we can control. And what we can control is a risk, where to buy, where to sell, and where to place a stop loss, how to trail the profits, and when to exit. These things we can control, so we better focus on these parts, and you just trail the profits along the way. So this is the case when the market stops downtrending here, but it could trending down still. If it trends down more, then the body part will get much longer and you will simply have more profits. But when the market stops downtrending, then that's when you exit basically. So go with the flow is my philosophy of my trades. So this is a great trade, I would say. So yeah, coming back to the question, I would still keep my stop here and see if the market still goes down this way or not this week. All right, Robert, good to see you. Thank you for joining as well. All right, let's see. So let's see. All right. Hussein says USDJPY stopped out is very tricky. 3 loss, 1 profit, 40 pips loss in this pair, but will sell again at proper level. I think USDJPY is now it's bullish. So you never look for the sell chance, only look for the buy chance. In this case, it's up trending right now. So always follow the major direction and then you should be fine. Right, let me check some other comments now. Mikale says, hi Kay, how many pips profit will you allow yourself to lose on second higher time frame position before you close it if it goes against you? I close my profit in average, I would say, I think it was in the month of October, my average pips of loss was only 7 pips. So because I don't like the losses to keep holding. I always fix profit as soon as possible, or I always fix the loss as soon as the market goes backwards. So originally, I take the stop loss in between 15 to 35 pips in range. But after my entry, if the market reverses, simply I exit very quickly. So that is my strategy. So this is my performance in the month of October. You can see that this is my profit factor and also average loss. My max loss I took in the month of October was 15 pips. It hit the stop loss and I exit with the 15 pips of stop loss. But my average loss was 7 pips. So that means every time the market reverses, I exit manually. I exit manually before the price hit the stop loss. Because like I mentioned previously, stop loss is like a seatbelt. So in case the market shoots down or up, we better exit in that case. So the risk, maximum risk you take should be 2%. And with that in mind, you look for an exit timing when the market reverses. So my loss, my exit are very, very quick every time. So after I take a trade, I monitor the chart until I set the break-even line. Otherwise, I simply exit. All right, so let's see. Yeah, Milos says, Mr. K, when you are trading based on a 1-hour chart, do you exit when daily chart goes flat? Yes, I do. Yep. So yeah, right now this is in 1-hour chart. It's now flat in USDJPY. So yes, this is where I look for an exit timing. Yep. So right now Kijun-sen is up, but the Kumo flat. So it might reverse back to Kumo. So in this case, we better look for an exit timing if you're still holding a buy position. All right. Thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you once again. Ash says, Kay, how to know if the head and shoulder pattern is a fake one? For example, in today's USDJPY in 5-minute chart, showed head and shoulders, neckline break, but it went back up. You will see, you can recognize the head and shoulders when you see it. But until you see it, you don't see it. So, for example, this one, maybe you're talking about maybe this one. So this is in 5-minute chart, and this was head and shoulders, and there was a neckline break. So it seems like the market started to go down from here, but it went backwards. And the question was, which way the market was moving in higher time frame, and it was uptrending today. So in this case, this can be fake, and the market keeps going up in this way direction. But if the market is flat, I mean, if you find the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, when you see this when you see this head and shoulders and neckline break, then the chance for the market to start to go down will be relatively higher and reverses back to Kijun Sen or Kumo in higher time frame. So yeah, this reversal confirmation works the best when you see the range market in higher time frame. Otherwise, it can be fake and continuously go up in this way. Yeah, Hussein, you're welcome. Tani says, when you're already in position, how often do you take a look on it? I only take a look at the positions 3 times per day. When I screen charts, I also take a look at the positions. So 3 times per day, I do it. So yeah, every 2 hours or 3 hours, I come back to the charts. But that will be after I set the break-even line. Before I set the break-even line, I'm on the risk still, so I monitor chart until I set the break-even. But after the break-even, I only see positions in 2 hours, 3 hours. All right, thank you for joining, Kishore. And Anis, good to see you. Thank you for joining as well. Anis says, Pound AUD just made a Sank Koten in the forward chart. All right, let's check that one. In the forward chart, Pound AUD. Okay, so yeah, it is going up so sharply today. So this is bullish. So we can go down to the lower time frame and look for the buying edge. So the market broke the previous high from the 21st of October, and now it's still going up. So looks like it's going up to the next resistance at 1.8609. And I'm sure lower time frames are all up because this is I wave and the market is just going up. So let's go down to 1 hour, and for sure it's up also. And then you look for the trading edge in 5-minute chart. And to me right now, this is overshooting, so I will have to wait for the retracement and push back to buy. So like I did yesterday, in this case I draw the Fibonacci. So if the market stops uptrending here, then the market could retrace to one of these levels. But as the market goes up this way, I have to drag and adjust this Fibonacci levels and see where it bounces. That's how I wait for the trading edge. John says, do you trade 5 or 15-minute charts? Yes. When I look for an entry edge, I use 5 or 15-minute time frames. Yeah, but the concept is that I I trade basically on daily or the forward charts. I only use middle time frames to confirm the direction and lower time frames to confirm the trading edge. But in my mindset, I am trading the daily chart or the forward chart. In this case, I'm trading the forward chart. But I only drop down to the 5 or 15 just to see where exactly I should buy. Neil says, do you take trades using Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, crossover, or stochastics on lower time frames? No, I don't. I only use stochastics and Bollinger Bands and price action and lines, like Fibonacci lines, to capture the trading edge. Lahan says, K on EURGBP, there was a reversed N wave in 5 minute chart after long wick pointing down. Would you have exited before? Alright, so let me see. Euro, USD. So there was a long wick pointing downwards. Yeah, there was over here. So I don't think I can exit exactly on this candlestick because it may have gone down this way. So, but when I confirm the end of downtrend, when I was able to monitor chart here, would be when I start to see the bullish in the wave. So the market goes up this way and retrace and goes up continuously. So if I can monitor the chart at that timing, then most likely I will exit here. Yeah, because otherwise it may have gone down this way on the continuous reverse in the wave in this way. But when I start to see the market goes against me on 5, then I will exit here. So I have to wait for the price close this resistance to become N wave bullish and then exit. Otherwise, it may be double top and the market might continuously go down this way. So I have to see the bullish N wave in this situation and exit over here. So this is a price action, basically. It's not a Ichimoku, it's price action, but I value price action to capture exactly where to buy, where to exit on these trades. All right, let's see. Milos says, Mr. K, you said before that KTS has a low win rate, but potential for high risk reward. Do you still lose money when you're using your strategy, or are you able to stay away? Yes, my strategy offers very low win rate. So looking back on the trades on the October itself, my win rate was only 35%. This was my win rate, 35%. And so I took total 10 trades. 10 trades I took. Well, actually, you can see that these are all 20 because on these trades, I take 2 trades every time. So I take 2 trades, EURUSD 2 trades, and USD CAD 2 trades. So every time I place positions, I take 2 trades. So in total, technically it's 20 trades, but I only took 10 trades for the month of October with 2 positions at a time. And my win rate turns out to be 35%. So in that sense, my win rate is pretty low. So I don't really care about my losses or break-evens because I know the reward will be much better than these small losses. So in terms of the maxed stop loss I took was 30 pips on one trade, was maxed 30 pips. I took the most with a stop loss, and the average stop loss I took was 20 pips. And my drawdown per trade, the max drawdown per trade was only 0.91%, and my profit factor was 8.12 because I had 2 big winners on the month of October. So I was able to have almost like 40% return in the month of October. And that's why I'm going very slow in November because yeah, I had nice profit. But yeah, so my win rate is very small, but I value the risk and reward ratio more. So that's my strategy. So if you're always looking for the winning trades, then you might struggle with my strategy emotionally. You might feel you're losing every time with my strategy. So, but that's my style. I used to aim for like a 70% or 80% win rate, but simply it didn't work for me. So I decided not to focus on win rate, but decided to focus on the reward per risk. And I got a very nice successful strategy here. And all is possible because I do this in multiple time frames. Let's see. Sunny says, hi Kay, I'm now at position 154.186 pound yen. Should I try a profit in advice? All right, so let's look at the pound yen. And you took the trade 154.18. Right, so let me see. Let me switch to Ichimoku. And so in terms of the trend, this is range. So it could retrace backwards anytime. So with that in mind, 154.18 was here a bit down. So I am not sure which time frame you're following, but in this case, most likely you're following the 1 hour chart. I think one is up trending right now. Yeah, so 1 hour chart is above the Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen, and Kumo is sloping up, Chikou span above the candle, so it's bullish. So yeah, since you are running profit of, let's see, right now this is around like 40 pips of running profit. Now you can move the stop loss to break even. And also the way to trail myself will be, I look at the 5 and let's see. So if I place my stop loss to break even, then I will move the stop to the previous support over here. I will put the stop loss below this candlestick because from here the market broke the previous resistance and now it's going up. So you can fix, in this case you have a fixed profit of around like 9 pips and trading the profits along the way. So as long as market goes up in this way, you trail. So the market might retrace, but it might be supported at the previous resistance. It could be a reversal and goes up this way. But if the market breaks that level, then you might want to exit. But you can fix the profit 9 pips here and monitor chart, is my opinion. Archback says, hello Kay, what leverage did you use in October? I don't really look at the leverage, but I usually use up to 20 leverage. But I don't use 20 leverage every time. Usually it's lower than 20. Hello William Huff, thank you for joining my Ichimoku community. So yeah, please, so you're rejoining the Ichimoku community. So thank you so much. So please access to my website and you can go to how to join Ichimoku community and see all the instructions. So welcome back and stay gold. Thanks so much. All right, so let me pick some other comments now. All right, Ash, you're welcome. And Brian says, if 5-minute chart is too strong, band walking, can we trail the profit using 1 minute charts? I don't recommend 1 minute because it's too spiky and too quick. Yeah, I prefer to trail in 5 than 1 minute. Milos says, are the markets usually active around this time of year? I think so. After summer holiday ends, the market tends to become active. Yeah, last year I remember it was active also, and I think I had some nice profits in October and November, and also December. Towards the end of December, I was trading and made some nice profits. So it could be the pattern for this year. Orchid says, there were many fake outs for the past few days. Do you have any rules for recognizing these market conditions? As if we follow every setup, we kept losing small amount and they slowly add up. Yeah, so there are two things. One is, if the market is ranging overall, then you better stay away. Or if the market is near resistance, then you better stay away until the market breaks. So that's one. And the other one is the losses do happen. So on my trades, like in October, since I have talked it already, let me just pull this up. And I had some small losses and break-even trades. But when I make profits, I make profits big, and these small losses can cover by these big winners. And after I had the big winner, as I keep trading, I had some small losses. But in the future, the next big profit can cover these small losses. So losses do happen, but if you had 3 times losses per day, then I don't recommend you to trade anymore on that day. And also, it requires practice. You need to practice to know roughly when you have to exit quickly, or in what condition the market tends to be in a range. You can see that in price action or Ichimoku patterns like that. All right, let's see. Jalaj says, Euro Pound time to trade. All right, Euro Pound, let's see. So Euro Pound daily chart, it broke the support and now it's going down. This way, broke the support level now. Okay, and in the forward chart, it's going down nicely, and one's also going down. So in 5, let's take a look. So yeah, this is nice. This is a nice, there was nice pullback and going down this way. So instead of seeing the one single I wave, I prefer this chart pattern to sell. So right now it's band walking, and there was a dead cross of stochastics, and there was a doji break and also outside bar breakout. So yeah, I've got multiple confirmations, so I could sell here now. Yeah, so if I sell right now, then I will put the stop loss above the previous high. So in this case, practically speaking, I will, if I take the previous high, that will be only 12 pips, which is a bit too tight. So I take the second previous high in 25 pips for the stop loss. So I put the stop loss on 0.8416 and keep holding that trade. So this will be my trade. And after I take the position, I create 2 scenarios. One is, if the market goes down this way continuously, then at some point I move the stop loss to break even. That's one. But if the market reverses backwards, then at some point I will exit. So that exit timing will be when I see the gold cross of stochastics. And also in this particular situation, most likely I will exit when the market breaks this level over here, 0.8396, because I do see that there was a previous support and resistance at this level, and also there might be a 20 SMA breakout. So if I see this, the pullback might be a bit too strong, and most likely I will exit here. And with that in mind, I place a sell and set the break even. But when you trade, once again, as a disclaimer, please do at your own risk. So that will be the trade. But yeah, Euro Pound looks good. It's downtrend, so we can monitor and watch until the end of the live. So the live will last for the next maybe 5 minutes or so. So let's continue to monitor Euro Pound until the end. We may capture the exit timing, so we'll see. Milos says, Mr. K, I'd like to ask for clarification. If you take profit even before daily or 4 goes flat, are the reversal signals on lower time frame higher priority in your decision that higher time frame going flat? Yeah. So my suggestion is that the if daily chart or the forward chart goes flat, then I look for an exit timing. Yeah, and I do look for an exit timing by the lower time frames. So yeah, so I look for the reversal signals in lower time frame with a high priority to look for the exit timing. Kamal says, hello K, do you use leverage? Yes, my leverage is below 20. Man, this is TradingView. I'm using TradingView to see charts and analyze charts, and I take trades on MT5. Okay, so the market is reversing backwards now, but let's wait until the candle close, which happens in about 50 seconds. Yeah, Euro Pound is nicely downtrending right now, so we can continuously look for the sell chance. I think I'm reading some old comments now. I have to catch up. There's a bit lag in between the comments and also what I explained. So let me see. Hold on, let me pick some other comments now. Lahan says, hi K, how would you manage buy entry in USDJPY yesterday at UTC 1445 after entering it? Does reverse in wave before continuing higher? Yeah, I would have exited earlier because there was a reversal before that. So yeah, I would have exited already. XAUUSD, I think it's still uptrending in the higher time frame, so we can continue to look for the buy chance. Yeah, I think it has already reached to one of the targets on Ichimoku time cycle. Let's see. So here is gold, and it has reached to, I think it was a V target. Yeah, it has reached a V target and reversing backwards now. So in this situation, we better wait for the breakout of the resistance 1877.11 and see if the market reaches up to the E target or not. So today was a Henkabi, 17th November, and yesterday it reached the V target and retraces backwards. So it may retrace backwards to Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, or breaks resistance and goes up to E target, and we have to see which way it's going. So right now, do nothing is my suggestion on gold. So let me come back to Euro Pound quickly. Euro Pound 5-minute chart. So there was a breakout of that level. And right now, we technically see that there was a gold cross of those stochastics and breakout of the previous support and resistance level 0.8396, and it is breaking the 20 SMA, so I would exit here. So in this case, in this particular trade, my loss is only like 7 pips, and then exit. And after I exit, if the market still goes down this way, of course I look for the sell chance again. But if the market continuously go up this way continuously, then of course I won't look for any sell chance yet. And I leave charts for the next couple of hours. Alright, so I guess that's it for today's live stream. So, but once again, thank you for joining, everyone. I hope you learned something new from my analysis and trades. So, yeah, always be consistent is the key. And before you take trades with the real money, always I recommend everybody to practice your strategy with Forex Tester or backtesting, and at least take 100 trades and see your performance, see your win rate and drawdown and profit factor, win rate and overall stats, and make sure that it's positive, and then finally start to trade with the real money in the live trades. So yeah, once again, thank you for joining, and I will see you tomorrow on the live stream. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you.